Good morning, guys! Happy Tuesday! The boys are off to school, and I sent the hubby out after he drops them off to get me more creamer, since I forgot to get it yesterday, and I thought, well, he's already going to be in town after, because he's dropping off the boys. Why not just send him to pick me up some more, because this is empty. So I had just enough for one more cup. So I sent him off. That's what husbands are good for. They will go and do that. Yeah, and he doesn't mind. I've done that for him too. If he needed something, couldn't get out, Yeah, and we're close to town. So it works out. And that way, if I want a second cup, I can have one right away. So yeah, I just had enough. So yeah. Plus, I get to enjoy a little bit more peace and quiet. Yeah, I do look forward to the mornings. Yeah, just me and the cat. It's just for I would say probably 15, 20 minutes. But hey, I'll take it. So if you're having your morning coffee, enjoy. Here is to a great Tuesday. And today's supposed to be warmer outside. It's supposed to, I think, be in the 80s, I believe. So it's supposed to be warm. Yeah, well, because technically it's still summer, right? For another week and a half till the 23rd. I think that's when fall starts. So, yeah, and I have to see what I have for my fall decorations and make sure I have everything. And I usually try and wait till it gets closer to fall to decorate. Um, yeah, and I could decorate, add more stuff to my decorations because when the kids were little, I never really got to decorate like full out as I wanted to. I just started a little bit last year and kind of just added stuff because now they're bigger and, not grabbing and pulling everything that they shouldn't. I mean, we used to have two bookshelves down here, and then as soon as Henry got mobile, crawling and pulling himself up and started pulling off the books, well, those two bookshelves went upstairs by the computer. Yeah. I mean, now that they're older, they're better. They don't do that, right? But now that I don't have the room for bookshelves down here because that area is their toy area, but that's okay. They're upstairs. Um, but yeah, but now it's like I can add to my fall collection a little bit every year. So yeah, so I'll be doing that, and I think today I'm going to be working on eBay. We sold two things in 2 days on eBay. Sunday night I sold a, a vintage glass green, like a green glass, a mister, and then yesterday on on Kijiji we sold two Toy Story sheets, just flat sheets for $20. And yesterday we got, I think it was at nighttime after I put the boys to bed, I got the cha-ching on my phone, which is the best sound your phone can make. We sold a purse, a green purse. I think the brand name was Fossil. We sold that for 20, I think it came to like 25 American. So yeah, I sold two things on eBay. So and I have stuff because in the summer, it's hard for me to work on eBay because I'm the one that will take the pictures. I will take the notes. If there's anything I need to add in the description, I'll add it. And it's hard when the boys are home. I only did it once. I took pictures and I didn't even get to finish taking the pictures, I don't think, because then they came home. They were only out for an hour. So I think today I'm going to start working on that because there's about 5 or 6 things I need to take pictures of and take notes, and probably maybe tomorrow I'll put them up on eBay. So I will probably do that. I need to do that, so I will take you guys along with me, just show you my setup, what I use to take pictures. So yeah, so that was exciting. 2 eBay sales. Like summer for eBay hasn't been good for us. We've been selling more on Facebook Marketplace, and like this is how we make our extra money when we sell stuff. And we put the money we put aside for something that we need. You know, like, I don't know, what was the last thing we put aside? Oh, well, the muffler. Our muffler still has to get done, so I'll probably go towards that because we have half the money for that already. So yeah, after that, the muffler will be getting done next month. Yeah, it's not too bad. There are times when you're driving, it sounds really loud, and other times it doesn't sound as loud. But it's not like too, you know, really, really loud where it's like, oh my gosh, you know, gotta get it fixed right away. So yeah. Yeah, so I'll be doing that. But first I'm gonna enjoy coffee and watch Good Morning America, and I will be back. That's good. Enjoy your cup, guys. We're charged for maybe. Yeah. I'll do that eBay. It's probably cheaper. It'll come from China. Probably. It never arrives if you get it from China. Oh, that guy's on TV, that guy that you watch the 70s show. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. That little dog is howling, hey there, man. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. Hey guys, I just thought today, because I am doing eBay stuff, I would take you along and show you kind of what I do when I work on eBay stuff. Everybody's different. If they sell on eBay, everybody has different ways going about it. They use different things. Everybody kind of has a style. So I know a lot of people probably do what I do, is that keep a little notebook about the items that they're selling. And I'll just write what it is. I'll write the item. And I'll write, like, if there's anything I need to put in the description, like if there's any scratches or marks, anything that's noticeable, so that way if somebody is interested, you know, looking at it, they know. Okay, there we go. I was looking kind of crooked. Gotta straighten you guys out. So, and like if there's a date on it, I'll write the date. If say it's from like a different country, I'll write what country it's from. If I have to put measurements, I'll put measurements in. That kind of stuff. It's always really good to be really detailed in your description. So yeah, I'll just, like, you know, I keep a notebook of items that we have, and then once I list it on eBay, I check it off so I know, okay, that's listed. And I started writing the dates too. Yeah, it's like the last time I worked on eBay was July 8th. Yeah, like 2 months ago. Because when the kids are in school, when the kids are not in school and it's summer vacation, it is harder, you know, because they're home. It's just hard to do that, to work on eBay. And the last time I did it was in July, but they went out to, I think, the park, but they came back in an hour and I wasn't done taking pictures. I still managed to get like what I want listed the next day, but it's just easier, obviously, when I'm not home. Now I don't get any interruptions. I get stuff done faster. So that's what I do with everything. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe. Yeah, 5 things to list. So I just, you know, wrote out what everything is and a little description, you know, and if I need to know something when I go list on eBay, it's all right there and I won't forget. Right, so okay, so I'll show you the setup. So that's my little notebook. This is all eBay. Yeah, it's pretty, well, it's full. Yeah, I like to be organized, and that helps me to keep organized. So, all right, so I'm going to turn the camera around and show you my setup, what I have found that works for me, okay? Alright, here is my setup. It's just basic, simple, but it works for me. I know other people use fancy lights, but I find this is what works best for me when I take pictures. I I think I used to use a Bristol board on the bottom, and sometimes I still do that. I'll use a red Bristol board. But I just recently, I don't know, a few months ago, I started using a white sheet, which I got at a thrift store. And of course, like the Bristol board that folds up, that, you know, you students probably use for projects. And then underneath, just to give some height, I have like a Lazy Susan that spins, you know, spins around. Let me try and set you down so I can like show you better. Okay, that's better. So it's just, you know, Lazy Susan, it spins around. I don't need it to spin around, but it helps a lot with smaller objects, and it gives it just, you know, a little bit of height, and it makes the picture look nice. So I will use this for smaller things. So just to show you, say for the ship, you know, I do that. And it does look, it looks nice and just, you know, I don't know, nice and organized, I guess. Just, yeah, it's a nice little display. And then I will take a picture. Now, if there is anything, like say if I need to take a picture, I try to get really close up. Like this one, I noticed part of the anchor is missing. And that's fine, you know. Not everything you find is going to be perfect. There's going to be something missing or something wrong with it. It's going to have a mark, but that's okay. That doesn't scare away certain buyers. So like, for instance, you know, since I noticed that, I would take a picture and tell them in the description area about it, and then I always leave a little side note, you know, see picture, just so that, you know, they can look at it and see for themselves. So I try and get a close up. Yeah, just like that. And then I'll also like get every angle. I'll turn it around, you know, even take a picture on the bottom like that, you know, bottom. Yeah, so that's what I do. And then tomorrow I'll probably list them. It doesn't really take long to list once I download the pictures, you know. So yeah, that's my little setup. It works. So I go with it. Alright, and that is what I do. Like if I have a whole bunch of stuff, even just a few things, that's what I'll do. It doesn't really take long, but it's always nice to do it when the boys are in school. That way I get no interruptions, no distractions, and I can just fully concentrate on that and get it done. Right, so and then tomorrow I finish it, download the pictures, which usually doesn't take long, and start to list, which doesn't really take long either, you know. It really doesn't. And I also do my research, you know. I go with the, like, you know, condition of it, you know, if it's really good or good, and I will also search on eBay if there's any others on eBay and see how much they're going for, you know. So that's how I usually judge what price to put items at, you know. So yeah, that's it. What we do. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching. I know some of you might have found it interesting, so I hope you did find it interesting. I've been selling on eBay probably since I was a teenager. I started, so over 20 years I've been selling on eBay, and we just recently opened up a store a year and a half ago and started to like really take it, you know, seriously to make extra income We pay for the store every month. It's 20, 25 for the store. 22 for the store. So we pay that. So like that comes out of the profit, but we still make a decent profit. Now, the summertime, we didn't do well on eBay. We did better selling online on like Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji. So every month, of course, is different, and like the summer wasn't good, but it was good for selling on Kijiji and Facebook, so it goes back and forth. It's unpredictable, but we don't mind. We know whether we sell on eBay or Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace. We don't care. We as long as we're selling, we're happy, and it's extra income. And then the stuff that I pick for eBay, it's yard sales and thrift store stuff, right? So, and when I do go thrifting, and if I'm not like 100% sure, I will check my phone. I will pull up the eBay app and see how solds are. If there are a lot of good solds, I'll buy it. But if the item doesn't have good solds, and not, or like, it has to be like a certain amount, like you want it to be a good certain, I would say a good certain amount, like if there was something and it was only going for like say $5-6, obviously okay, I'm not gonna make much profit, right, off of that, because if that's what it costs, right, to buy it, you're not gonna make much money. So I always I check the solds, and depending on what the price is of the item at the thrift store, it also depends, because you kind of have to judge on that too, if it's worth, okay, do you want to buy at that price, and are the solds good, and what are the solds at, and also like when was the last time it sold? Did it sell recently, or did it sell a year ago? Is it going to sell quick, or is it going to sit there? And we're not perfect. We always learn along the way. And we've gone stuff where we thought it would sell, and it didn't. So we just sent it back to Value Village. And then there's stuff even the hubby picked at yard sales, and I'd be like, oh, that's not going to sell. And then it sells. He came home with harmonicas. I think this was in May or April when yard sales first started going. And, I comes home and I list them, I think, the next couple of days, and it's like, oh, that's not going to sell. Well, guess what? I listed it, and 10 minutes later it sold. And they were harmonicas, but they were a Pacific note. So something like that sold, so it's crazy, So, and sometimes I go with my gut, because sometimes your gut knows, right? I've even sold, we sometimes occasionally will sell on Etsy. I have sold a polkaroo. If you're Canadian, you know what the polka dot door is, and what it was, okay? The polka dot door was a Canadian children's show, and I used to watch it when I was a kid all the time. And Polkaroo was this guy. I don't know what he was. You will have to Google it, but he was kind of like a giraffe creature, colorful, yeah, you'll have to Google it, but I found a puppet that was Polkaroo, and that sold on Etsy. Didn't sell on eBay, but it sold on Etsy, and we sold that for like around $80. So, some stuff will sell on Etsy, and to sell on Etsy, it just has to be vintage. It has to be, I think, over 20 years old. So it has to be at least 20 years old to sell on Etsy. And that sold. So if you're Canadian, you know who Polkaroo is, let me know down in the comments. If not, go Google it. It was like a Canadian show, and it had these dolls. They were there was Marigold, there was Bear, there was Humpty, and there was one more I can't remember right now. I'm going to have to Google it to refresh my memory. And then there were 2 adults, okay? And when Pokeroo show up, and he always showed up at the end of the show, the guy wouldn't be there. So you knew Pokeroo was the guy. And then the guy would come back and be like, oh, I miss Pokeroo again. But you knew, well, you missed him because you were dressed up like him, you know. So yeah, Pokeroo was a Canadian children's show, and I used to always watch it as a kid. Same with Mr. Dressup. Mr. Dressup, oh, love Mr. Dressup. He was my favorite. Now that's the best Canadian kids show. Yeah. I loved him. But yeah, I'm going to have to Google Pokeroo because I forget the other doll's name. Yeah. I don't think, was it maybe Dumpty? Because one was Humpty. Maybe the other one's Dumpty. I don't know. I'll Google it and find out. But yeah, so, you know, we sell on different platforms, and every month it's different. You know, one month we might sell more on eBay than on Kijiji or Facebook, you know, and then the next month it might be the other way around, you know. So, but that's what we do, you know, resellers. When I go thrifting, and I'll keep an eye out for stuff to resell, and yeah, we like it. I have fun. I do like doing it, and we sold 2 things so far on eBay this week, which is really good. Yeah, let's keep it up, because now that Christmas is coming, this will be the busy season for eBay. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go, because if I keep talking, especially about Mr. Dressup, this video will never end. Okay, I think we have to pick up the boys soon. Alright, I'll be back. Well, the boys are back from school. There goes my peace and quiet. Yeah, I just signed their agendas, initialed them. And I guess, okay, Casey's class, last year she had 16 students, okay? You get the same teacher when you're in JK and SK. This year, his teacher has 30. That's right, 30 students. That's crazy. Now, she does have an ECE, early childhood educator, but man, that is still a lot of kids. 30 kids and 2 teachers. That's nuts. That's our government for you. Our government is, you know, like anybody else's government. Screwed up. You good? Good cookie? They ate the last of Nana's cookies. They are good. I have to get making cookies. So they're home. I just signed their agendas, and I guess because there's 30 kids in Casey's class, and could be a lot of confusion pickup. They put a name tag on him with his name, and underneath it say pickup. Because some kids, I guess, he's not the only one that, you know, gets picked up. I think last year he was. There was maybe one other kid who got picked up with him. I think, yeah, one other kid that got picked up. But I guess this year there's like more. So with 30 kids, you know, you can't always keep track of who gets picked up and who goes home on the bus. So now they have a name tag on him that says his name and pick up. And plus, this is the first week that JKs have started school. So, yeah. He has a full class. Like, crazy. That is crazy. Like 30. Henry's class has 20. Crazy. You know? Nuts. That's why our teachers are awesome, and they deserve more than what they get. That they do. Alright, boys are home, and they are playing Minecraft, which I will never understand. They love it. Alright, has junk meal. Anybody want junk meal? No? No? Junk meal? No? Yeah. That's better than Bill's. So that's good. That's all we get is Bill's and junk meal. So, yeah. Let's see. Shaw. Get the shows you want at a price you love. Yeah. Junk, 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 junk. Alright, we'll be back. Taco Tuesday, guys. Looking good.
I can go buy more bread then.
Yeah. Alright, guys, this is going to be messy. Taco Tuesday. Bon appetit, enjoy. Alright, guys, I think I'll end the video here. It is almost the boys' bedtime, and I have to make their school lunches. Yay. I can't wait till they're old enough to make their own lunch. I never liked making my own lunches when I went to school, or even when I worked. Never liked making my lunches. So I figured I would end the video here. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed, you know, what my eBay process, what I do when I list on eBay. Now tomorrow I'll be listing everything on eBay. I download the pictures on the computer, so I just have to crop what I need to crop, and I can list them. And it won't take long, and maybe catch up on a couple of my shows from last season, like The Good Doctor and This Is Us. I haven't watched like the last 2 episodes, I think, and same with my Chicago shows. You know, I thought, okay, I have all summer, but then it's like I was busy in the summer and I forget, and it's like everything is starting within like what, 2 weeks now. So I was like, oh, I better finish up last season shows. So yeah, I gotta do that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it'd be something different to show you, and that's, you know, what I did and what I did today. And yeah, we like to resell. Like right now, we're saving up money for the muffler. Before we went to Toronto, we got our oil changed, and you know, we get oil change, and the whole car gets checked over, and we have a really good mechanic. And we knew the muffler was acting up because you can hear the noise, and you knew. And he told us there's a crack in it, but it was still safe to drive as long as you crack your window open a little bit. So that's what we're saving up for. I think we have about half of it saved up, because with tax it would be like $450 around there, pretty close anyways. So, and then that's like when we resell and profit goes towards something that we need, so or something for the boys, right? So that is what we're doing. So that will probably get done next month. Like I said, there are some days we drive the car and it doesn't really make a loud noise, and then there's other days where it decides to be the loudest car on the street. But that's okay, because you know what, it will eventually get done, probably next month. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow. Let's say tomorrow's Wednesday. I know I'll be doing that listing on eBay, and I have to make my grocery list, and yeah, make my menu plan, the fun, boring adult stuff. And yeah, so we'll see what else tomorrow brings. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below, share all that good stuff, and I will definitely, I got Spider-Man. I know. When we will definitely see you tomorrow morning with coffee, of course. I am getting used to waking up early, yeah. I tell you, it takes a couple of weeks, but I'm getting used to it. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow morning with coffee. Have a great Tuesday night. Tonight I'm going to be watching The Little Couple on TLC. I really enjoyed the Brady Bunch renovation. That was really neat to see. I never watched the show when it originally aired, because I wasn't born yet. But I remember watching it in reruns. So yes, I do remember watching it, and you know, it's always something, even though it was reruns, I liked it. And yeah, it was just fun seeing all the Bradys back together and back home, right? So it's just neat seeing the process of them remodeling the home, you know, and trying to get as many like original items that they could. And there were some items I got were from like fans. They outsourced that way. I'm like, oh, that was pretty cool how they did that. So yeah, it was just really neat watching, you know. Like, I like that kind of show. Now I'm not sure, I don't think I heard what they're going to do after they're all done remodeling, because it's like, okay, great, it's gonna look exactly like it did in the show, but what are you gonna do? Are you gonna rent it out? You know, have tours? I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can find that out, because I was thinking about that when I was watching it, and, you know, thinking, oh, that's a great idea, because what's his name? The guy from NSYNC, Bass, Lance Bass. He was actually he was going to win. He put a bid in it until HGTV put a higher bid in it. They put like 1 point something more million in it, and of course they accepted HGTV offer. And boy, they're laughing all the way to the bank. I don't know, the previous owners. But it's like, I was wondering, okay, yeah, that's great idea for a show, but what are you going to do with it after? You know, are you going to rent it out? Is it going to be like a hotel, or, you know, or are you just going to set up tours? Like, I don't know, it'd be interesting to find out. Yeah, because I'm sure they'll be able to make their money back if they did that. No problem. Alright guys, before this video is too long, I better end it. I will see you tomorrow morning with coffee. Have a great Tuesday night, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your night. Okay, take care. Bye for now.